It's important in life, in this job, to keep it simple. So, because we can pretty much do anything, right? Let's say a homeowner says, can I make that window into a patio door? Oh yeah, sure, we can do that. Can I take where there's no window here, blow a hole in there and put a window in? Sure, we can start doing that. Actually, when I was new to the business, I ran a lead for this customer. It was in Conemaugh, Wisconsin. And the customer, I said yes to everything. You ever see the movie Yes Man with Jim Carrey? Customer's like, can you do this? I'm like, yeah, we can do that. Hey, can you blow this out and put a big 3-light slider here? Yeah, we can do that. No problem. I said yes to it all. And we negotiated quite the project. The crew gets there the day of the installation. They start cutting into the walls. They find all kinds of electrical, HVAC, things I never accounted for. And long story short, that job took a month and a half to get done. And that customer every day for a month and a half was blowing up my phone, complaining, moaning and groaning.
You said one day.
Yeah, because it was a complete and utter disaster. So you got to keep it simple, just like we do on the bath end of things. Because you could sell unlimited things, right? Yeah, blow this wall out and let's turn this into a real master bath and let's spend 180 grand. That's great. You can do that with windows, but it's better to keep it simple, right? And you got to ask yourself, could this be done in 1 to 2 days? So sometimes you got to downsell. Right? It sounds kind of silly to say that. I'm not saying don't measure all the windows, but sometimes you got to talk the homeowners out of things because they got to be realistic. Because it could lead to all kinds of problems during the installation, and you're never going to get paid on it, which is not worth it.
So if we see those big mullions, just tell them to leave those windows?
You can just educate them on what a more economical option would be. So here's my suggestion. Just say, yeah, we can definitely look at that for you. We can pretty much do anything. But let me make a suggestion, because obviously I want to make this as economical for you as I can. Most of our customers, here's what they would do. And then you get into explaining what you would suggest to have done. Right? Now, I'm not saying that you should never enlarge an opening or never turn a window into a patio door. You want to call that in, make sure it makes sense. I would actually phone that into your production team, make sure that it would be a good situation to do that. But don't get carried away with it either. Now, some customers will actually ask you, hey, if I shrink the size of all these windows, would that be cheaper?
No.
Why would that be more expensive?
Exterior work, framework.
Building in.
Yep. So you have to be able to explain that in a professional way. And again, I don't want to make them look foolish, right? So you say, Mr. and Mrs. Jones, a lot of our customers ask us that question, and you would think going with a smaller window would be less expensive. And truthfully, if you're just talking the window itself, you are right. Going with a smaller window is cheaper. However, here's what our customers find during the install. We have to obviously redo all the trim work. We have to frame in the window and make it smaller. We have to re-drywall it on the inside. All new extension jambs, full frame tear out. We have to reframe it on the exterior, somehow match it up with your siding, re-wrap it, rebuild it all in, sometimes redo the header system. And it ends up being about 3 times more expensive to make a smaller window than it ends up being just to make the window fit each opening.